welcome. I assume from you clicking on this video that you, along with many others, have been looking for all the POIs around the known galaxy. So this will be the first video in a 3-part series. This video will be Dawn Temple on Spintir. So we're just gonna go ahead and get in. Keep in mind there is a map for this, but it's a little difficult to locate nowadays. So I'm just gonna make a video about this and hope that helps you all out. So we're gonna start off in the dormitory. The first one in the dormitory will be this one here, the fractured lightsaber. To get it, all you have to do is just hold G on it. You can read about this if you want, but you're not really required to be looking at it for a set amount of time. So one little new POI that's not on the traditional map is this one, the Aegis of Chaos. Does not yet have a description, but it has been brought to the devs' attention. So you just grab that one. One more over here. The Proto Saber. Very nice design and description. Alright. The next ones, we're going to be heading up towards the gardens. A lot of people think these master statues are inspection points, but really they're not. The ones that do surprise a lot of people are the forms up here. So each of these forms count as one inspection point. So grab all these statues. You'll hear a little ding sound once you get it. And then over here, do the same thing. Just grab all 5. And then we're going to be heading up to the gardens. First one in gardens is over here. Around here somewhere. Forgive me, it's my first time. There it is. Yep, just inspect this one and it'll show you around the entire gardens. We have 2 more by the tree. First we have the one on this ball. Do not touch the sand. One of my favorite Easter eggs in the game. And then one more, the Unity tree. And that will do it for the gardens. The next closest one will be in the Hall of Knighthood. Yeah, it might take me a moment to get down there, but just stick with me. So, surprisingly, there aren't any in the main hall, or in the West Wing. A lot of them are down in the Hall of Knighthood. The first one in Knighthood will be this one, Master Kennex. And then we're going to go over here to the Force Tablet. Or Force Totem, rather. And then just a few more down this way. By the Halls of Authority. Each of these statues count as one, similar to the forms. But what a lot of people don't realize is that the middle ones have 2. The Masters of the Order. So you got one up here, and then you can just do that to get over here, and grab this one. So a total of 8 over here. And we're going to head to the other end of the Hall of Knighthood. First one over here will be the Dark Obelisk. And one more down here. Master Artorias. Alright. And we have one in the Cantina. right above the ball. Can be a little bit difficult to get up to if you're not used to getting up. But basically, what you do is you jump and then flip. You just inspect this one. This one doesn't have a description, but it's still a cool perspective in my opinion. And one right here, Master Verm. And there is one above the Holocron Vault. It might be the hardest to get to. You have to perform a lantern jump. So basically, similar to the Cantina Ball, but you just get on the lantern and you dash, flip. Don't fall off. Oh, what'd I say? Actually, it'll probably be easier if you can just get on these ones. Yeah. Although you can't really see yourself. And then you dash backwards and then flip up. And then this one is over here in this little corner. Holocron Vault. Arguably the hardest to get to. From here, we have one inspection point in the lower archives. That's going to be by the tree. Just about here, by the Datacron. The manifestation of the light. And that is it for the little downstairs area. We're going to head up to the upper archives. And we're going to find the amphitheater. It's about 2 doors down from the main entrance. This one is going to be behind one of these pillars. So the second to last. And then the next closest one will be in the east wing, or not really the east wing, but the gate hall. It's going to be just a tad bit closer. So we're gonna head over to the gate hall, grab that one, and then make our way to the east wing after that. Believe it is right around here. Yes. So right in the middle of these first 2 pillars. You can grab this one. Again, nice little perspective. And we can head on over to the east wing. This one has quite a few, so always rewind if you miss one. First, we have the Ancient Force Imbued Blade at the entrance. This one might be? Yes. And the Corroded Artwork, practically right next to each other. After that, we have the Ancient Tablet. Alright, so, yep, the Ancient Tablet. And then these ones down here, the murals. The Postulants mural, Pedagogy mural, Interdependence, and Legacy. That will be those ones. The next one's going to be right across from the Youngling bunk rooms, the Darksaber. And then the final one for the temple will be over here in the Academy Courtyard. Over here behind the... I think it's behind here. It's around here, yeah. Dawn's Beginning. This one over here by the B&T area. And then that's it for the interior of the temple. The next ones will be a little bit outside the temple. There are a good few out in the wilderness. I will do that in this video. So stay tuned for those ones. First one we're gonna have will be over here, up on the terraces. This little terrace right here. What you want to do is similar to the cantina. You just low flip up, not low flip. You back flip up. My apologies. Having a little difficulty. And inspect it. And then there's a wall there. Then there is one down there, right about there, by that lantern. I'm not gonna go to that one, just to save on the amount of force I use. But we are going to go to the other terrace by performing what is called a terrace jump. So we're going to dash off this, and then basically just spam flip. And then up here, right above this one's head, you can grab the other one. Yep. And that will do it for the ones actually on/in the temple. And beginning the wilderness one, we have one over by the ball, called the Temple Gates. Shows you the entire outside of the temple. And then we're gonna do the ones over by the visitor spawn. First one by the visitor spawn is gonna be right about here, I think. It's around here. Yes. Defender class light corvette. And we have one over here, up by this little overlook. I don't think you have to interact with it. Yeah, you just stand on these flowers and you'll get it. So yeah. The next closest one will be over here by the ravine. It's by the log that's tipped over. Yep, here we are. And it's going to be right underneath this log. Maybe it's the other side. No, it's definitely this side. Ledge of the mantle. So you just drop down over here and you grab it. So it's not, it's technically under the log, but... Now how do I get back here? I didn't think that through. I think you can do this. So you gotta climb up the waterfall. If not, you can always reset if you fall down too far. But we do need a few more on the surface. The next one's going to be over in the springs. Just come up to this corner. Springs of Vigor. Alright, and then we got a few over by the lake. So just over here by the Sith spawn and the lake. Overlooking the Sith spawn, we have this one, Wreckage of the Iron Sun. And then one more over here. Here we go. So just like the second to last big block of the wall. Faceless Warrior. Okay. And then we have a few more on top of this log over here. The settlement ruins. And then one more on the exterior. The rock over here. One of these rocks. This one. And that will do it for the main ones out here. We have a few more for dawn. And that will be behind a waterfall over here. Yes. So just up here, find a secret little cave with all the quartermasters. And you just grab the X-ray, Killy, Shadow, and Iso. Just grab all those, and you should be good for dawn. I'm gonna take one last look at the map to make sure I didn't miss anything. It looks good. So that'll do it for dawn. If you need help getting anywhere or have a question about finding one, my DMs are pretty much always open, so just let me know. Hope this helps, and you have fun with your credits. I'll see you in the next one.